What's Up in Heaven? What the Bible Teaches About Immediate and Eternal Heaven by Dr. Neale B. Oliver. Read by John Kanter. Introduction. Have you been excited about an upcoming event and you couldn't wait for the day to arrive? The closer it got, the more excited you got. Christmas is one of those events. I didn't sleep the night of Christmas Eve, and I was up at the crack of dawn. Christmas Day was great, but it pales compared to the day I got my first pair of Converse All-Stars. I was 8 years old when Dad decided I could have a pair of Chuck Taylor's All-Stars. Every day I went to Mom and asked, "How many more days?" She told me 5 more days or 4 more days. I know Mom and Dad were waiting for payday, but I did not understand that at the time. I only wanted to put those new white Converse All-Stars on my feet. I don't know whether I wore them down or they could see how excited I was and just gave in. But 2 days before payday, Mom took me to the local department store and bought me the best gift I had ever received. I'm not sure what shoes I wore into the store, but I know what shoes I wore when I flew out of the store. I was so excited. I jumped and landed on both feet, spun around 3 times like a dog chasing its tail, and took off across the parking lot to the station wagon. That's right, we had a station wagon. In those new shoes, I ran faster, jumped higher, and climbed quicker. I challenged every boy to a race and beat them going away. I took care of those shoes, cleaning them each night with a wet washcloth and setting them on the floor right beside the bed. They were the last thing I took off my feet at night and the first thing I put on my feet the next morning. Why do I tell you that story? Because heaven is the best gift you will ever receive, and I'm excited to tell you about it. Jesus is building our eternal hometown right now. It's beyond our imaginations. We cannot fathom in our limited minds the beauty and majesty of heaven. While God doesn't give us complete information about heaven, which I believe is for obvious reasons, He gives us enough to whet our appetites and get us excited about living with Him for eternity in His home. The idea for What's Up in Heaven came from a lady in the church I pastor. As I closed the teaching series on all about the second coming of Christ, I asked, "What's one thing you learned?" She said, "I learned there are 2 heavens. I thought there was just one." Many Christians believe in just one heaven.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?